person of mine standing or sitting before me. Firstly, I would like to thank the Literature Club of our school for organizing such an amazing opportunity for us to showcase our hidden talent. Well, today I'm standing before you all to speak for the motion on the topic, should students be allowed to bring cell phones in the school? Well, I strongly believe, as being a part of this 21st century, I strongly believe that we the students must be allowed to bring cell phones in classroom. I repeat, we the students must be allowed to bring cell phones in the classroom. Well, how many of us know that in our science in the previous days, a mobile phone used to be a source of communication only. But at the present time, it has been proved as one of the main source of information, which can give us information that the book on which we are relying right now does not even give us. How many of us know, according to the study conducted by the PEW or Pew organization in the United States have already proved that the 50% of reading, writing and mathematics system has been improved. How many of us know that use of cell phone is environmental friendly? Besides that, the various effects of the pictures, audios and videos in the e-books, electronic books that we can download from the internet in our phone helps us and makes us more interested in teaching and learning process. Well, my opponent team said that bullying, misuse, these types of different things happens. But first, let me tell you all one thing. Freedom, alright? Misuse takes place only where there is freedom. Well, a question for you all. Do you think any school around the world will allow the students to bring cell phones in the classroom without making very, very strict rules and regulations? Do you think? Well, I don't think so. Do you think a teacher, after allowing his student to bring a phone in his classroom, do you think he will go to the corner, sit by folding his hand? I don't think so. After all, instead, if a teacher allows the students to bring a phone in his classroom, he'll be more attentive and active, and he looks after the students, watches what he or she is doing. Next thing. Well, I absolutely disagree that bringing cell phones to the classroom is the cause of disruption between the interaction between the student and a teacher. Well, do you think class time is the time to interact with your friend? Do you think class time is the time to interact with your teacher? But instead, if you have a cell phone with your own self, you'll be busy watching pictures about the things that you need to learn. You'll be busy listening to the different types of things which will help you to grade marks in your examination. Well, next thing, can we imagine how many schools we have around the world, how many students we have around the world, and how many books and copies they require in a single year? Can we imagine? And can we imagine the total number of trees that has been destroyed? I am not telling that we must stop producing papers, but by the introduction of cellular phones in the teaching and learning process, we can control the environmental greenery degradation by 85%. At lastly, what I would like to say that my opponent fellows were telling that bullying takes place when you bring your phone and take pictures of your friends. Well, I believe that same thing can happen when you are at your home. But instead in the school you are under some or the other rules and regulations. I don't think at that point of time he'll be able to take pictures. I don't think at that point of time he'll be able to put headphones in his ears and listen to the music, because the teacher has his eyes to absorb the student what he or she is doing. If my fellow component says that it causes different types of eye diseases, I can say that carrying the bags almost equal to our weight can cause different types of vertebral problems. So at the end, what I would like to say is that by banning cell phones in the school, we are just fighting a losing battle. Thus, I end up by saying that cell phones must be allowed in the classroom. Thank you.